Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we're going to attempt to smooth the bolt out on this Stevens 334. So if you're having a problem with kind of a hard sticky bolt, watch this video. Thank you for watching. Alright, let's just dive right into it. No talking this time. So what I'm doing here, alright, so these bolts are, they look cast to me, and they've got this like coating on them, and there's still some machine marks. You know, when you just run your finger across it, you can actually hear the machine marks. Just kind of like the older Americans, they're kind of zippy. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking some 3-in-1 oil, and I'm just going to lightly coat it. You don't want to put too much on because you got to clean all this out when you're done. And we're just going to coat it. I'm not going to get it up here on the head. I'm just going to get it on the bolt body. And we're going to coat her down. And then just work it back and forth. And that's going to kind of lubricate the inside. And with the back and forth motion, it's going to kind of create a barrier, so to speak. And any high spots, it will just kind of wear them down. You don't want to run your gun with oil in it, or excess oil in it. So when you're done with this, make sure you clean all the oil off. Alright, so we got it in there. You kind of hear that zippiness. Just want to work it back and forth and close the bolt. It's already getting smoother. I can feel it. Try not to bang your lugs into your barrel up here too much. You don't want to damage them. It's already getting smoother. It closes a lot better than what it did. You still got the forward and down motion, but I think that's just the design of the lugs. Oh, it's much better. Alright, so we're going to do this a couple hundred more times. I'm not going to bore you with sitting here and doing this over and over and over on camera, but I'm going to keep working this, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we got it all smoothed up. I don't know if you can see it in here or not. Get a flashlight. But you can see where the high spots were from the shiny metal. You can kind of see it right there. And right inside here on the bottom is where it was, the contact was coming from. You can see where the metal's getting shiny. And that's just from working it back and forth with lubrication. I'm not using any abrasives, sandpaper, nothing like that. I'm just lubricating it and working the action to break it in. Wiping all the oil off, reapplying it, and starting over. I've done it about 3 times so far. And it's starting to smooth up quite a bit from where it was. And I would say with use and shooting, it's going to do it naturally on its own. But you can see it's already a lot smoother than what it was. Look how much better it closes. It still has the push and pull at the same time to close it, but I think it's just the nature of it. It might smooth up a little bit more. But I got to looking, and on your bolt stop / remove button, there's a cam, and that cam engages right here. So your bolt can't close until it gets here, and that's where it engages. So I think what's happening is it's not engaging it all the way, so you can't close the bolt until you push it forward, and then it engages. You see how it slid down? So I think that might be why you got to push it forward, and you might be able to kind of, I don't really see any adjustment, but you might be able to smooth this out, take it out, smooth it out a little bit, but I'm not going to fool with that yet because it's actually pretty nice right where it's at. So it's a lot smoother than what it was. You seen that video of me lining this gun in. I was having a really hard time getting the bolt closed, and now it's much smoother, much quicker, much smoother. Still got that, you got to push it forward and down at the same time. So if you got one of these guns and you're having the same issue, the bolt's kind of sticky and don't want to close, try that out. We're going to push forward and down at the same time. Don't just push it down. Which in the field, you know, if you shoot around and you work the bolt real quick, it's kind of a natural down anyway. So if you're out in the field and you're shooting and you want to reload real quick, it's probably going to come natural. So I mean, that's pretty quick action. That's pretty smooth. But I think that smoothed it out a lot, just lubricating it. So if you want to try this on yours, don't dig out the sandpaper, don't dig out the Scotch-Brite. You don't want to take metal off, or risk taking too much or whatever. Just simple oil. You can use rim oil, or there's a bunch of different types of lubricants now for these. I'm kind of old school. I just use rim oil and 3-in-1. This can's probably, I don't know, 10 years old. I'm old school. I just use rim oil. I was actually at the local Walmart and was looking for some lubricant, and they have some now with like a little needle for like fine application. That actually probably worked pretty good. I'm sure there's a lot better stuff out than this 3-in-1, but that's just what I happen to use. As far as cleaning guns, this is what I use. Kroll. It's very expensive, but it does a really good job getting all the dirt and the carbon off. That's what I use to clean bolts and barrels and moving parts. But as far as lubrication goes, I just use rim oil. All right, I hope this is helpful. I hope it helps you out if you're having the same problem. I'm not really gonna call it a problem. It's just a new gun. It's they got to be broken in. But I hope this helps you out. All right, see you next time. Thank you for watching.